Okay.
Fiercely,
Ooh.
but they carry us all. Kate Spade.
Mute YouTube. Okay. Hey everyone. Hey Mary Jo. Hi Anna. How we doing, guys? Oh, this is the right one. Happy Monday. How are we doing today, guys? Today's Monday, right? How have y'all's Mondays been? Time to paint the bunker. Oh my gosh, what color are you painting it? Hey Carol. I'm doing good. I had a good day at work today, and then I went to the gym. Oh, though I do want to put in the chat. There's a storm happening, so if I suddenly leave, it's because I've been removed by the rain. Hi Blair. I hope everyone's having a happy Monday and a good start to the week. But yeah, my day was good. I had a good day at work, and then I went to the gym, and that was good. I had a good workout, and now I'm here. And after this, dinner, reading hopefully, and sleep. Hey Tiffany. Hey Debbie. Long time no see. I wanted to go live yesterday, but if I'm honest, I was in a terrible mood, and I was like, I don't think I want to go on and then just be bitchy. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be in a good mood. I want to be in a happy mood. So I was like, I just think this is best for everyone if I don't. So there you go. Hey, Hooks and Strands. Hey, Mira. How are we doing, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm working on the back panels of my pillow. I'm getting so close. Like, I finished side 1 and side 2, and I decided officially how I want to do it. I've been procrastinating because I just didn't want to figure out what I wanted to do, honestly. And so I've decided each panel is going to be 50% of the front, I guess. But then what I'm going to do, so this bottom panel is going to have a button right here. And then this one at the end of the 50% is going to have a buttonhole. And then I'm going to add like 5 more rows after just to give it a nice little cover, like lip situation, so the pillow doesn't spill out. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm working on this right now because I really want to start a new whip. And it's a big project, and so I can't do it until I finish this because it'll just give me a little bit of anxiety. So that's what we're doing today. What's everyone working on tonight, guys? Almost done with my star purse. Just need one more row, the strap, and then sew it up. Oh, I'm excited for you. Hi, Shania. Hi, Blair. Hope y'all are having a good week. Hope everyone had a good, restful weekend. I don't even know what I did yesterday. What did y'all get up to yesterday and Saturday? Did y'all have good weekends? I don't know what I did yesterday. What did I do? Cleaned. We did some cleaning. We did a good amount. Oh, cleaning in like 4 hours of errands. Costco. I got new running shoes. Where else did we? I don't know. Best Buy. We did many an errand yesterday. So then I just kind of spent the rest of the afternoon. My partner got me a paint by number, so I painted that a little bit. And then I read and I worked on this for a bit. I edited actually. Oh wait, that was last night. Last night I edited like 90% of the video coming out this weekend, which is great because it's basically ready to go out. I just need to do the final review, and then it's ready to go, which is exciting. Just finished connecting the sleeves to my baby hexagon cardigan on the porch at my parents'. Now headed home to hopefully finish it. That'll be great. Wow, you didn't you start that today? Wait a second. Trying a new crochet market bag. Ooh, how is this one new? What is this one? I really like the ones that look like fruit, like it's a lemon, and then you open it and it's a bag. I think that's so fun. Putting you in my pocket while I paint. You're connected to my earphones. Okay, great. Wait, did you say what color you're painting on? I forget. Working on a shrug. Need to finish the border. I'm trying to think of projects I want to make for the fall now that the fall is coming up. Isn't that crazy? So I was thinking of a shrug. I also really want to do a sweater vest. I've never knit a sweater vest. Actually, I don't think I've ever crocheted a sweater vest before. just like a classic. This is my thing. I think I have like decision anxiety because I want it to be a classic sweater vest that I could wear out, that I could wear to work. I want it to be very functional. So very probably kind of like basic classic, kind of like a neutral color, that situation. And I just can't decide what pattern to do. I can't decide, do I want to be solid? Do I want it to be houndstooth? Do I want it to be something else? And so I just haven't started it because I'm stressed about making the perfect sweater vest, you know? So if anyone has any recommendations, let me know. Also, I struggle because I know sweater vests are always V-necks and I hate V-neck everything. I'm a crew neck kind of person. But that's something that I really want to do. I want to make the perfect sweater vest. Fellow crochet person. Hi, Alexander. What are you working on today? Finished one sleeve last night. Ooh, amazing. Undercoat, then gray. Stay tuned for the photos. I'm excited to see them. I'm excited. Also, I was like, oh, what am I doing this week? I'm doing something this week, and I couldn't remember. And then I was like, oh, we're doing movie night in the Discord. It's like, that's what I'm doing this week. I couldn't remember. By Pamela's Adoring Crochet, single crochet bottom. Sorry. Oh, the market bag. The market bag. It's got a single crochet bottom. Okay, okay. I'm gonna look it up. Gonna look it up. Cute. Love. Love. I'm a crew neck person too. Me too. I just don't like, I don't know, feeling like I have to constantly pull things up, you know? I don't know. I think V-necks are very attractive. They look very nice, and I think they look a little more polished than a crew neck, but I don't like being self-conscious about it falling down. You know, I have to pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. I don't like it. Hey, Sam. It's true. The V-neck does not get any love from me. I'm like, eh. Do you remember me from Alice Crochet? Yes. Hi, Blair. How's it going? Welcome back. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm hoping I would love to finish this panel today. Let's see. I forget how many rows it has to be. Let me look at my other one. Hey, Reagan. How's it going? How's your week going? Okay. 1 second. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. 30 rows. Yeah, Reagan. Welcome back. Hi, Jose. Hi, Travis. Hi, Stacy. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. This is like the most hottest of pinks that's possible. And I feel very motivated to finish this. Oh my gosh, to finish this because I told my coworkers I was working on it. So I was like, yeah, they said, you working on anything fun? Because this is like my background on Teams at work. So they said, working on anything fun? I said, y'all know Legally Blonde? And they were like, yeah. And I said, oh, sorry, I shouldn't have, I should have assumed. And I said, yeah, I'm making like a Legally Blonde pillow. And they said, oh my gosh, you have to show us when it's done. So now I'm like, okay, well, I have to finish this quickly so they don't think I'm lazy and so that I can show them. What are we making? Making the back panel of a Legally Blonde pillow right now. Tried making Kelsey's granny square vest. It turned out cute, but a little small for Christmas. I feel that. And I feel like, I don't know, wearables like sweater vests that are supposed to be a little more fitted give me stress. Because usually when I make a sweater, it's going to be oversized, so I'm fine. But when I'm making something fitted, things like that stress me out. I'm like, I'm going to finish this, and it's just going to be slightly too small, and it's going to annoy me, and I'm never going to wear it. You know, when it has to be fitted, that's when the stakes are high. That's when it's a little stressful. I love the pink. Thank you. I like it too. I was at Joann's, RIP, and I had a couple pink options, and I just walked up to the cutting counter and asked the worker and a lady getting her fabric cut. I was like, I need y'all to help me pick out some pink. And they said, okay. And they were like, definitely this one. I was like, okay, thank you. Have you watched The Summer I Turned Pretty? I have not. I've heard of it, but I don't really know what it's about. I mixed that one up with the... Isn't there like, I don't know. There's That movie and another movie kind of recently came out that have both sentence titles, and I think they're both romance, and I mix them up in my head. I don't know what the other one is. I've been on a blanket kick. Oh my gosh, Stacy. Wait, what are you working on now? Did you see the pic I posted on Discord? Maybe. I don't know if I've really been on, I don't know. Which one? Maybe. Pre-children V-neck, yes. After kids, nope. Nope, I get that. I get that. You seem cool. Plus subscriber. Oh my gosh, thanks, Maisie. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Do you eyeball what you're making? I do take measurements, for sure. But it's one of those things where, like, even if you take measurements and do a gauge swatch and block the gauge swatch and block all your panels, your tension still changes, you know, and stitches stretch out. So I just, you know, it's never going to be perfect. So it just gives me a little more stress. That's why I generally like to do things on the bigger side, just in case. Just in case. A baby blanket. Oh wait, are you working on a big granny square baby blanket? I forget. All the projects, I just want to say, I appreciate that y'all share with me what kind of projects you're working on. Like, I like to hear what y'all are working on, but all the projects kind of blend together in my head after a while. So if I'm mixing up who's doing what, I really apologize. It's just difficult for me to keep straight. I can barely keep my projects straight, you know? So I'm like, I struggle sometimes. So I apologize if I ever mix people's projects up. Love the background. Thanks, Jose. I appreciate it. Just posted the finished bag I was working on. Oh, then I definitely didn't see it because I haven't been on the Discord in, like, I don't know, 45 minutes or an hour or something like that. And I was just complaining about my workout. So no, I haven't seen it yet. I love your videos and your work. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate it. I got you now. A little extra instead of coming up short. Exactly. I'm like, I'd rather be bigger than too small and me never wear it, you know? Just who I am. I also think, I don't know. I think because I work on projects so sporadically too, just like randomly, I'm like, oh, I've got 2 minutes till my next meeting. Like, let me work on this while I do something. You know what I mean? Like, or I'm, you know, walking around Target. Let me pick up a project and work on it real quick. So I feel like my tension is always, I feel like my tension's probably changing more than the average person because I'm just doing it. Actually, maybe not. Maybe everyone works on their projects randomly like this. But because of that, I feel like my tension cannot be fully trusted, you know. You're so pretty. Thank you, Claire. I appreciate it. Do you see that Michael's is going to sell Joanne stuff? Yes, I saw they're like are selling the I don't know, the chenille, whatever chenille yarn the amigurumi people like. I saw that. I don't know what else though. I haven't seen what else. I love your glasses. Thank you. I got these from this website called Zenny. I would recommend it. I always recommend them. They're so cheap. I got these for like probably $30. Come on. They're broke people friendly. Like this was I was in college and my professor was like, I know y'all don't have any money. I was in a chem lab. She was like, I know you don't have any money. You're not wearing contacts in this lab. Go buy glasses from this website. And I was like, yes, ma'am. And then I went and I've been hooked on it ever since. Like the cheapest pairs of glasses you get there for like are probably $10. I mean, compare that to like normal glasses that are like 150, crazy amounts of money. And so I love it. I always recommend them. I'm like, you need to just, why not? You know, and these feel good quality to me. Like I don't think they look cheap. Some glasses I bought from them have looked cheap, honestly, but that was like, I was being, I was picking like pink glasses, you know what I mean? So it's a little different, but yeah, I love them. Hi, Laura. How's your week going? I hope it started well. Hope you're having a happy Monday. But yeah, I'm hoping I can finish this panel on this live today. And then after this, I've got to go full force into the Lima tank top. But then I will give myself, after I finish this panel, I will allow myself to start the pattern test. I will allow it. Because I probably need to start. I don't know the due date, but I probably need to start. Because I missed like 3 weeks probably of me just waiting for the yarn to come in. Hi, Zyla. What are you making? I'm working on the back panel for a pillow right now. Just going to pin this in the chat so people can see now that the rain's kind of gone. I was like, oh, we'll do live today, and it started raining. I was like, oh no, why me? Why me? Doing well, just a little headache. No, I've been like drinking like electrolyte water because I've been getting lots of headaches. Those glasses are the right fit. I think I like am so happy with these glasses. I don't think I'm ever gonna buy something again. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna buy any other glasses again. I'm like these are it. You know, I feel like sometimes it takes a while to. I don't know, glasses are basically a permanent feature on my face. You know, I want them to feel like me, and my last few were kind of fun and a little different, but they just weren't. I think these are fun and cute and flattering to me, and my last ones were fun and cute, but not very flattering. And so I feel like I'm much happier with these, and I'm like, okay, I'll just buy these for the rest of my life. And I got a pair of glasses from them that were polarized sunglasses, and they were only $70. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. I want to learn how to crochet. You should look on YouTube, Zyla. There are so many good tutorials. That's where I learned. I need new glasses, just have to get the exam. Me too. I need to schedule my appointment. But I'm like, I don't know. When it comes to like doctor's appointments, eye doctor is so low on my list. I'm like, you know, my PCP, my dentist, actually dentist is probably first. And then PCP, and then my eye doctor's like so low. I'm like, I don't know. I'll do it. I have to do it because I know my eyes are changing every year, but it's a little lower on the priority list for me. Like I want to make sure I'm not dying and my teeth aren't rotting first, and then I'll make sure my eyes are okay. Hi Manuela, just started crochet. Want to make a flower. Don't know how to. YouTube videos are no help. So can you help for me? I can't honestly because I tried making a bouquet for my mom once and I failed and I quit. So I'm so sorry. But yeah, besides YouTube, I'm sorry. I can't really help. Like 52% project, but then I lost my talent because I went to gymnastics. Oh no, you probably didn't lose that. I mean, this is one of those things that just like gymnastics, it takes practice. So it is frustrating. I agree when you like have to take away time to do something else because you know with time you'll get better and you just feel like you don't have any time, but just take your time, you know, and enjoy the process. It'll be good. My daughter and I are making fingerless gloves for winter. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I've got a pattern book. I really want to knit the fingerless gloves for winter this year because I want to try. One of my like goals for 2025 is learning cables, and I've got a pattern book that's got fingerless gloves with one cable down the back. Perfect way to learn cables. And everyone keeps telling me they're not as scary as they look, and I'm like, I think y'all are lying to me. I think y'all are lying. So we'll see. Also, I am going to be snacking during this because I'm eating a protein bar post exercise. I learned by my dad. That's amazing. I love that. That's so sweet. You have an eye appointment tomorrow? I hope it goes well. I hope your eyes don't get any worse. The worst part about your eyes getting worse is that you can't rewear your glasses. You know, I'd love to just buy a pair of glasses and have them for years and years. This was not a good stream snack. It's way too thick. I can't eat it. I can crochet really well, but knitting I can only do one kind of stitch. Honestly, you don't need to do more than just knowing how to do the stockinette stitch, I feel like. You can achieve so many amazing projects with just that simple stitch. You don't need to do anything else. Like, this is just stockinette. You know, it's different colors, but it's just stockinette. So there you go. I wish I knew how to crochet, and everyone that I see that knows how to crochet. Wait, sorry. 1 second. I'm trying to delete the spam messages. Okay. I really wish I knew how to crochet, and everyone I see that knows how to crochet. I just know they're so talented, just like you. That's so sweet, Claire. You honestly, if you want to learn, YouTube, you could totally learn. And maybe if you feel like it doesn't click, because I say this to everyone, if you try crochet and it's just not working, it just, you can't get it, you should try knitting, because I've got a friend who I tried to teach to crochet and she just couldn't get it. And she said, I'm going to try knitting. And I was like, I don't know, like knitting in my opinion is harder. She understood it within a day and made a scarf, like a really nice scarf her first day, So sometimes people are just knit people. So maybe you could try that. What was the worst part of that bouquet? Oh gosh. Oh, I missed your earlier message. That bouquet came out worse than those blankets you tried. True. Literally true. Worst part of the bouquet. All of it. It was all terrible. The yarn's small. The flowers are small. The flowers are super detailed. You have to hot glue them, which is a recipe for disaster. I'm not very good at doing messy crafts. And so I kept burning myself. And my issue was that my mom's favorite flower is a tulip. And crocheted tulips, I don't think look as good as other crochet flowers. They look cute, but in my opinion, they don't look like tulips. They just look like a flower. I feel like tulips are hard to recreate in crochet form compared to like a rose or, I don't know, a sunflower. Other things are so much easier. And so I feel like it was just not a different flower would have been better. And so I was like, you know what? I tried. I'd give it up. It was terrible. He's so good. That's how I have 52 crochet things. Oh my gosh, what does he like to make? Does he do clothing or blankets or other things? And as you're learning, like what's your like dream project? Like what do you want to be able to do? Hey Anne, how was your weekend? Ours was good. Mine was great. I'm glad yours was good. Mine was it was a good combo of doing errands and cleaning, but also relaxing, getting some crafting in. So it was good. Good. My great-grandmother taught me how to crochet when I was 14. Oh, that's lovely. That was one thing, is I ended up learning how to crochet and knit, but I wish I had asked my grandmother to teach me. Though at the time, like later on in life, she was much more of a sewer and a quilter than a knitter. But she said, when I first started knitting, she said she remembers that in college classes, she would knit socks during college classes. All the girls would. And I was like, that's badass. That's badass. Thank you so much for the advice. Of course, I hope it works out. Hey, Moon, how's it going? Do you need a nemesis? I can learn to do this and create a competing stream to go against you. Sure, that's great. Competition is great. It pushes you to improve. That bouquet was a hot mess. It literally was a fucking mess. Everything about it was a disaster, and that's okay. Things happen. Simone Biles. What about Simone Biles? I want to be in the Olympics gymnastics too. That will be amazing. That's so cool. Gymnasts are like goals. You know what I mean? Like gymnasts are so strong. Like I feel like gymnastics is like, of all sports, everything's great and being active is great, no matter what you're doing. But I feel like gymnasts are the perfect balance between like looking buff, because they do, but also having functional muscle. You know what I mean? You always see those videos like bodybuilder versus gymnast in like push-up context or pull-ups or, just overall strength. And I don't know, I feel like gymnasts have the perfect balance where they definitely look strong, but they're also super functionally, like everything they're doing is, useful, I guess. You know what I mean? You could be like the most buff person, like on super steroids, and go to the gym every day, but you could still struggle with everyday functional exercises. So I feel like, yeah. Or you could be, a climber. Like climbers are super strong, but usually they're on the skinnier side. They don't look super strong. So it's just interesting. My grandma taught me how to lift. Knit. I said lift because I was thinking about it. Knit. I love that, Laura. Can you teach me how to crochet? I don't do crochet tutorials. I love your glasses. Thank you. I appreciate it. I linked the website I got them from earlier in the chat if you want to scroll up. It's called Zenny. That's the website I get them from. But crocheting for 40 years, I find way too many things I want to make. No, I get that. There's too many things to make, and there's no time to make them. I feel the same with reading. There's just not enough time. Just chilling before I go to bed. Oh yeah, it's late for you. Well, that's good. Are you one of those like read before bed people, Moon, or are you just a chill before bed person? Having a couple pickles for a snack. I love that for you. I hate pickles, but I'm happy that you like them, and more for you when I don't like them. Hi, Gloria. Hey, Katrina. Oh, I'm exhausted from working and then making items all day. Try to do a Pikachu. He looks like a nightmare. I'm so sorry. Would you post a picture of the bad Pikachu in the Discord? I would love to see it, though I am sorry. But it's also, things like that. They just have to make you laugh sometimes. You have to see the funny parts in it. But I'm sorry. That would also, I think I would cry. Like, I think if I had an exhausting, tiring day and then I made something and it didn't turn out the way I wanted, I think I would cry. This is me flipping the desk. What can you crochet? I usually do like wearables. Like I usually do clothing or decor, like tapestries, things like that. I want to make Simone Biles. Ooh, oh, you want to make her like a doll? That'd be awesome. I could do a back tuck and an aerial. Aerials are so cool to me. How many times do you spend knitting for a day? Not much. Not much because this isn't. Oh, am I frozen? Oh, I froze for a second. I don't spend much time doing this because this isn't my job. So just after work sometimes, like maybe every other day, not even every day I do this. So whenever I get the chance. Hi, Scarlett. That's my dream thing to make Simone Biles. I love that. Oh yeah, thanks Moon for turning on subscriber mode. I'm self-taught, only a month in. Any tips for the right tension? I can't seem to be consistent. It's one of those things where it just comes over time. And I know that's sucky to hear, but it took me a long time to get consistent tension. Let me count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay. We're going to 30 as a reminder. 30. Okay, welcome back, Blair. I'm working on a pillow cover right now, the back of it. Also, I realized I wanted to make the pillow cover. I wanted to make the back of the pillow pink and white. I made them both pink. What the heck? Oh, I picked up the pink, this new skein, and I was like, I'm confused. Like, the plan is going wrong, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what about it is going wrong, but something's not right. And it was that I had planned to do a white panel instead of pink. So, but that's okay. And I noticed it when I was like several rows in, and I was like, I'm not redoing this. So, hi, Sophia. It's in the Discord now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna check. Oh my gosh, no, he's cute. I love his cheeks. He looks like the cheeks. No, I think the cheeks are so cute. Oh, he's adorable. I love him. I love the cheeks. Have you crocheted any stuffed animal before? Only a few, and they usually go pretty poorly. So I don't do it very often. I do have a video on my channel of me trying to do a cat from like a crochet kit. And it went terribly. It looks like shit. Home now, frustrated because I think the community mowed my lawn, which cost me money, and I was literally on my way home to mow. They don't have to like ask you before they do it. It's just like, is it just like, if you don't do it by this day, we're gonna do it and screw you? That's terrible. Can't wait to see the finished product. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, bye, Carol. Have a good night. I love Legally Blonde. So cute. Thank you. I'm really happy with how. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I think it's going to be super cute. It's going to my sister. This was supposed to be her graduation gift for getting her master's that she got last. No, not a year ago, guys. She got it in May. So only like a few months ago. But, whatever. It's coming. One day. Too scared to finish. Wait, what else do you have to put on it? I have a granddaughter named Sophia. I love that name. I think that's such a pretty name. Hi, Edith. I keep thinking, oh, I should count again. But these rows are so long, I haven't finished a single row. But this is probably the most productive I've ever been on a live. That's why I was like, okay, I need to sit down and do this because this is the easiest thing to do while chatting, Also, I'm thoroughly surprised knock on wood, my connection hasn't gone away because the weather's just not very nice out and it always ruins it when the weather goes sour. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? I know we always talk about food, but what are y'all having for dinner? We can't decide. We're either gonna do like beef stroganoff, or we got some like chicken ravioli, cheesy chicken ravioli at Costco that we might make with a sauce that we also got from Costco. His mouth and nose. Oh, I didn't even notice. Wait, let me look. I didn't even notice they were missing. It looks so good. I think there's a... I like it. He's so cute. And it's one of those things where, I mean, you can tell it's Pikachu. It's adorable. He's so cute. I had chicken and Brussels sprouts. Oh my gosh, you like Brussels sprouts? I love that for you. Those are like one of the few vegetables I really don't like. I don't like Brussels sprouts and I don't like green beans. I just feel green beans make me mad. Like, they're useless. They don't taste like anything. They're not good. The texture's bad. I made healthy chicken, green beans, and rice. Green beans, too, my most hated vegetables. My kids hated me tonight. That's so funny. Yeah, but I mean the chicken and rice. I would eat that up. I would probably have the green beans. I'm not a big green bean gal. That's so funny though. My kids hated me tonight. So funny. You got to do what you got to do. One of our tenants moved out, but we're hoping to get someone in soon. Ooh, I hope you do get someone in soon. We had a summer salad. Love, especially. I mean, thankfully, I feel like actually, is it still cool for everyone? I remember on Saturday we were talking, people were saying it was cool outside, but in general, the heat, yeah. I remember when I first moved to my current location, I was talking to some friends and I said, "What do y'all do in the summer?" Because the houses up here don't have AC, and they said, "You just don't turn your oven on. You just don't cook." Just lots of salads. And I was like, I was like, no, but like, I love to cook. And they're like, yeah, you just don't. You don't turn your oven on. You don't turn your stovetop on. I was like, all right. Okay. I do it. I cook. I'll make a hot soup in the summer. I don't care. I love food. I only like them when I cook them. Okay, I'll have to have your green beans Brussels sprouts one day. Throw them in the air fryer because I was too tired to put in effort. Honestly, nice crispy, that just sound good. Like the crispiness. That's my thing. Veggies, I want them to be crisp. And so green beans, just canned green beans. I don't know about that. IPBJ needed comfort food. This is reassuring. My partner laughed and compared to that one with the paper bag over his head. No, I think he's sweet. And you can clearly, yeah, that's Pikachu. Like, I look at that and when I looked at that, I thought it was just like, you know, sometimes like Amy people do like, I don't know, the style where it's just the like the body parts aren't super defined. They aren't super sculpted. That's just what I thought it was. I thought it was just one of those like kind of cutesy Amy's, you know, where they just make them kind of like cuter. So then they don't have as much like definition. I don't know. I feel like that sounds negative, but I don't know I don't know the terms. Love fresh green beans. Canned are too mushy for me. Okay, I could dig a fresh. I could dig a fresh. I spice my beans up. Bacon, fat, onions, and a little. That sounds delicious. Why were your kids mad about that? That sounds so good. Sounds so good. Yeah, I grew up in the household where my mom was like, "I'm gonna make you eat your vegetables, but I'm gonna smother them in butter and garlic so you'll like them." And I'm like, okay. Were they really healthy? I don't know, but it's back to being hot. Oh no, I'm sorry. We finally got a sunny day. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. They put out a memo a couple months saying if it's too long, put them on Monday. Sadly, it's been so wet. My lawn just keeps the moisture. I was finally, ugh, I hate that. That's so annoying. Give me some time. And going with that, maybe I will leave them off, call it done. Yeah. Yes, tomorrow is a new day. So true. So true. I am actually going to count again after this row. I know I'm not done, but... Okay, let me count. $26. We're so close to being done. Did I just pause there? They did a shitty job right over this. That annoys me that we're gonna make you pay for this terrible service, and then we're gonna break something yours. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm so sorry. That would piss me off. That's another scenario where I would have a breakdown. I'm so sorry. Guys, we're getting so close. 26 out of 30, and then at the 30 mark, we're gonna put a buttonhole in, and then I can't decide if I wanna. Yeah, I think we'll do a buttonhole. I can't decide if I want it to be 2 stitches or 1. I think I'll do 2. Chain. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Hunter said 100 for 2 jewels. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but thank you. I don't know what that means. But thank you, Hunter. I appreciate that. Does anyone have any fun plans this week? Are y'all hopeful for the week? Are you feeling stressed? How are y'all feeling? I'm hoping the week will be pretty slow, except for there's someone on, one of my clients was out of town for the last few weeks on vacation, and they're coming back tomorrow. And we're all a little nervous because they are very particular with things, which is fair because we're providing a service, but at the same time, sometimes it can make our lives a little more difficult. Looks good. Also got a kit. I'm gonna do it soon. Okay. I'm excited for you to do the kit. I want to let you know some crochet kits are terrible. I did one, and I would consider myself a knowledgeable crocheter. Like I feel confident in my skills. It turned out terrible. So if your kit doesn't turn out right, don't think it's your fault, because it's probably not. Yeah, just warning you, because mine turned out terrible. Terrible. Oh, the woobles. You're doing the woobles. It's gonna be great. That one's gonna be fine. That's a great kit. Okay, never mind. Ignore everything I just said. The woobles are great kits. At least they had the deck high enough they didn't ruin the hose. Oh gosh. Well, that's good at least. It's all the week before back to school. Oh my gosh, I do forget that. My partner was like 2 weeks before school starts, and I was like, no, because we live near a university campus, so it's just full of students all the time. And I've been loving the summer of just freedom where there's no one here and it's quiet, and especially like on the weekends, we don't hear kids like running down the street like drunk and screaming. It's been nice. The street parking's great right now. It's been nice. And our piece is going to end soon. I got more job interviews. Got to take my partner to get brain scans. Rather just, oh, Alicia, oh yeah, you told us that. I hope everything turns out okay. But I hope the job interviews have been going well, and I hope they continue to go well. Just clean up our unit, getting ready for the new tenant. That's exciting. I hope the new tenant's good. I hope they're good. That's the thing, is I feel like it frustrates me when I feel like, I don't know, when I would much rather rent from like a normal person, just like a person, than a rental agency, And so it frustrates me whenever you see stories of just like normal people like you renting, and then they get a bad tenant. That like annoys me. Then I'm like, you're going to waste like your perfect opportunity to have a real person who probably cares about you. You know what I mean? Who cares more than a rental agency, and you're just going to screw it up. So anyway, I hope your new tenant is great. I would love to rent from a real person and not some massive corporation that wouldn't care if I died tomorrow. You know what I mean? Maybe they'd like it if I died tomorrow, because then maybe they'd make me or my family pay the like early ending of the lease, or like the fee for ending the lease, early termination. I decided not to do the market this Saturday. I forgot I had tickets to do Josh Johnson. Ooh, but we'll do the last 3 Saturdays in August. Gotcha. That'll be great. I hope the comedy show's funny. I don't think I could ever go to those. God, have I told you that I have a fear of performances, like other people's performances? They give me stress. Comedians, like plays, musicals, like all that gives me stress. I can't go see them. It gives me anxiety. I don't know why, but it does. Having a bad weekend to top it off. My blood has to be drawn in the morning. Oh no, I'm sorry, Angel. I hope it goes smoothly. I hope they get your vein on the first try. I hope they don't have to pick and prod at you. When did you start doing this? I love the pink, by the way. This specific project a while ago, because I did like a first try that I made into a tapestry, and then this is try number 2. So I don't know, probably a couple months ago. Putting on headphones to fix how terrible it looks. I can't leave it like this. You got this, you got this, you got this. Hi again, I was on your live yesterday, and the teal blanket I was making dedicated to my grandma is done. Oh my gosh, that's great, Star. I'm glad to hear that. Hi, Jose. I feel we are blessed to have very good tenants. That's great, Anne. That's great. Been renting for 5.5 years. I take care of everything except the AC. See, yeah. There are so many good. That's also why it makes me upset when you see like regular landlords have bad tenants, because they're ruining it for the rest of us. You know what I mean? There's so many of us that are just very good tenants. You know, we'll fix things when they break. I would love to rent from a family, a person, a normal person. I'm gonna go have a great time. God bless you. Thank you, Angel. Have a good night. Hi, Dolly. No, I do not make baby blankets. I mean, actually, I've made like one. Baby blankets are the only type of blanket I would ever make. Generally, I don't make any blankets, but baby blankets I think will be okay because they're small. I think they'll be okay. My highlight of the year is seeing Sabaton and concert. Oh my gosh, that is exciting, Alicia. I don't know who that is, but I'm excited for you. I'm watching my stream lag. That's why I'm sitting here silently, because I'm watching it lag. So I'm sorry, but I'm excited for you, Alicia. I don't know if it caught that because it looked like it was lagging a bit, but I'm excited for you. Got 3 days of work this week. Got complimented by a coworker yesterday. She said I should be customer service, and I do pretty good up there. I love that, Tiffany. That's exciting. 3 days of work. That's a nice work week too. I'm a speed crochet person. Ooh, okay. I love that. I think I'm normal speed. I don't think I'm anywhere quick. Getting ready to move to a state I've never been to. Need more yarn to keep me sane. Oh my gosh, Jen, that's exciting but scary, but exciting. I've done that a couple times. Exciting. Yeah, packing the yarn is always. And then you're like, the lagging's only for a second. You're good. Okay, because I was sitting here watching it on my computer. lag. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, moving scary. Oh, packing the yarn's hard because you want to have enough yarn to where you can continue to like practice your hobby until right before you move. But at the same time, you need to pack. You need to pack. So you're like, what yarn do I pack first? In my case, it would be all this because this is just mostly, I mean, I pick from this sometimes, but also, I don't know, most of this doesn't move. Okay. The only thing the tenants is electric and we pay all the rest. Oh, that's awesome, Anne. Swedish power metal band that sings about war. Sabaton, you pronounce it right. Yes! I was reading it and I was like, how do I sound this out? That does sound... Oh, wait, I'm going to look them up too. Like, wait a second. I'm going to look them up too. Whoa! They look sick. Wow. I like the guy's mustache. The guy in the center. He's got a what do they call that? What do they call this? Oh my gosh, it goes around the jaw too. What do they call that? I don't even know. One second. I'm going to pause and blow my nose real quick. My allergies are crazy. Okay, I'm back. Where's my hook? Oh, there it is. Hi, everyone. All my yarn is used. Why need more yarn? 19-hour car journey. Oh my gosh, 19 hours. You got this. I believe in you. You got this, Jen. My biggest project is my prom dress. Oh Oh my gosh, white, royal blue, and gold. Oh my gosh, that sounds so difficult, but I'm so excited. Can you like describe it a little bit? Like, is it any detail? I love prom season because I love to see the handmade prom dresses. I think it's so cool. I also love the duct tape prom dress competition they do. I don't even know who runs the competition or why it's done, but I love those two. I need air conditioning. No, this is, yeah, I literally have a fan going on me right now because there's no AC here. I'm like, ah. Beard. No, but isn't there like a specific term for when it goes like this? What is this called? And it goes like that, like this, right? I'm a knitter, go yarn, love yarn. What do you like to knit, Margaret? Lurking while doing laundry. I hate when I want to crochet so badly, but chores need to happen first. I totally agree. And I also hate as well when I have nothing to do and I don't want to craft. That also pisses me off because I'm like, I should be crafting right now. My partner's always like, you don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm like, I need to. He's like, it's okay. Like, you can just rest. I'm like, but I'm doing nothing. So like, I should be crafting right now. Might learn more about history from them than a history class. They're amazing. I love that. They have a great sound. I use their music when I go to gym. Okay, I'm definitely going to check them out. That's awesome. I love when bands... I need to count again. I need to count. Pause. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Okay, this is at 29. I'm glad I counted. I like when bands dedicate themselves to, I don't know, being good people. Being good people. Love that. Handlebar. Is it? Yeah, is this handlebar? And it goes like that. I was just mentioned the duct tape dress, right? That's such a fun competition. And my sister is an artist, and she said, guys, it's almost duck stamp season. I was like, oh, shoot. It's a goatee, but I don't know. It's okay. It goes like this. There's hair like this. And then there's a line down the center. And then this is empty. You know, it's not like this. Like, I feel like a goatee is this whole area. It goes like that. And then there's a line here. And then this is blank. Is that a goatee? Hi, Brenda. Hi, Layla. I think you just found new music for the drive. Yes, I looked up Sabaton. I love that. Perfect for a 19-hour drive. Yeah, are you a music person? Or are you audiobook? Like, what's your go-to on the drive? Are you just like whatever gets you through it? Podcasts? I can't do a podcast. I know y'all know I do audiobooks. I cannot do podcasts when I drive because it puts me out. I fall asleep. I went nuts when I wanted to crochet, but I couldn't because needed yarn and no money at that time. Oh, it's so frustrating. Welcome, everyone. Yes, thanks, Alicia. You blessed us. They're about to release a new album in October. I love it. Creative beardscaping. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Oops, I just messed it up. My prom dress is long and kind of a royal and weird. Ooh, okay, type of style. Huge, and I can't. Oh my gosh, can't fit into my closet. I get that. What kind of yarn are you using? Are you using? I feel this is my. I love all the crochet and knit prom dresses I see, but I feel like they would be heavy. Are they heavy? Then again, I do see people put. Some people I've seen put, structure underneath them. Like, what are those called? Like an underskirt, to hold the skirt out. So I feel like that would help in theory, I guess, with the weight. But that's always been my main concern about things like that. So I feel like that would be heavy. But also, I guess if you're using like a lightweight, like a small gauge cotton yarn, that might work. I don't know. It's interesting. I feel like every year more and more people hand make their prom outfits. I think it's awesome. Okay, I need to... I have stitch markers here. I just need one. Yes, I do. I've got one bobby pin. Great. Like a petticoat. Yes, thank you. I need to, after this, do the buttonhole. I'm going to do the buttonhole. I think I'm going to skip 2 stitches. And then after that, we'll do 5 more rows. And then we're freaking done. I need to order the pillow insert because I don't think I can get it in stores. Hi, Beach Life. I'm working on a pillow right now. Ooh, very fluffy yarn. Wait, that's so fun. I like that because then it also, I feel like, won't look... There's nothing wrong with a dress looking crocheted, let me clarify, but it's not going to look like crochet. You know what I mean? Fluffy yarn like looks like it was magically like spawned. You know what I mean? So I think that's fun. Crinoline if it's hooped. Petticoat if it's just fabric. Okay, yeah, the hoops. I've recently been learning to crochet. I love that. Hey, Anna. How's it going? What are you wanting to do? Are you wanting to do like the stuffies or the clothing or other things? Are you going to use polyfill? No, I think I'm gonna buy a pillow insert. I the other day I was having a freak out because I was like, my pillow's too big, but no, I planned it to use a specific pillow size, like a 10 by something. Oh, this is not the right profile. That's why it's not coming up. Oh, a 12 by 20 inches pillow. It's like a really wide, long pillow, whatever. Oh, am I frozen? No, I just paused. Anyway, so that's what I'll be doing. So this is row 30, I believe. Let me count again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 28, 29. This is row 30. So now I need to, I'm going to pause real quick. I need to put my stitch marker at halfway point. Okay. Wait. 40. Right. Halfway. Boom. Crime podcast. Oh my gosh. I'm not driving, so that's why I need the yarn. Oh, that's a good point. Me being like, you're going to crap while you drive. My adult kids want blankets. Piglet colors for my daughter and Tig for my son. Eorn for my son-in-law. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, first off, crime podcast. Can't do it. They freak me out. I think it's my anxiety. I think I have too much of it. I can't do things like that. Never been able to. People are always like, oh, you should listen to this. I'm like, actually, I won't be able to sleep. Actually, no, I will be able to sleep for the next 6 months, but I will have nightmares every single night. So like, I can't listen to that. Fluffy yarn. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. It is so hard to crochet. I made, I think, a bunny with fluffy yarn once, and I was like, I'm actually never doing this again. So that's it. I'm done. I want to do a whale. Oh, a whale's so cute. I saw a really cute beluga whale pattern recently. I thought it was adorable. Adorable. First, measure your project before filling it. Good point. Listen to audiobooks when I'm crocheting. Sometimes driving if I'm in the mood. Mostly music. I have it loud and headbang and sing really bad. I love that. I used to drive. My college town was about 3 hours from my hometown, so I would regularly make that drive because it's not that long. Clarify. For the Southerners, it's not that long. I realized recently that apparently Northerners think that some people that are from the north of the United States, the Northeast, think that a 3-hour drive is really long, but it's not. So I would do that all the time, and every time I would drive, my throat would be, I would just lose my voice for the next week because I would just like scream at the top of my lungs on the way home. Love that. Read 26 books so far this year. What are your top contenders? Like, what's your faves? Ghost stories. Ooh, wait, I think I could do that. Maybe if it's not like super scary. That's why I can't watch horror movies. No, literally me too. Like, I will have nightmares. My books will give me nightmares. I'll read just like fantasy books at night, fall asleep, and have a nightmare about it, and then wake up and be like, okay. Okay. Hi, Miss Flamingo. Hi, Yuri. Hi from France. Oh my gosh, hi. Isn't it like really late for you? Isn't it like 1 a.m. or something? Maybe later? Can't crochet with black yarn. Something about my eyes. I can't see the stitches. No, I get that. And I always end up starting black yarn projects with black yarn in the middle of the night. And then I'm like, am I dumb? Why am I doing this? Takes multiple days driving to reach the next state. Yup. I think a 30-minute drive is long enough. I remember talking to a coworker, and she was like, oh yeah, I'm driving from, I think she said like Chicago to somewhere on the East Coast. And she said, it's like a 10-hour drive. So like, I think I'll do that in 2 days. And I was like, 2 days? I was like, that's a 1-day drive. I was like, that's a 1-day drive. She's like, yeah, I think I'll stop halfway through. I was like, okay. Funny. I'm finding demons to comment because I'm working on the same prom dress and my sister's screaming, oh no. I'm so sorry. Hope things calm down. I crocheting was wondering what quick projects you recommend. Ooh, I think it depends on what you like to do. So like, are you amigurumi? Are you like wearables, clothing? Are you decor? Like, what do you like? Okay, guys. Buttonhole. I guess this is determining how big of a button we're going to do. I guess we're not going to do one that's too big. Maybe I should do 3. I don't know. I think I'd have to do 4. I think that's fine. It'll stretch. Sitting here. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Also, you're so gorgeous. Thank you, Star. I appreciate that. Animals. Ooh, okay. Otter. I saw a really cute otter pattern recently. I thought it was adorable. Let's see. I don't do animals very much, so I can't be the one actually to recommend. But if anyone else in the chat has good, quick Ami pattern recommendations, maybe they could put them in the chat. Favorite books this year have been Australian Code Breakers, which is about code breakers of World War One, and Flagship, which is about HMS Australia, Heavy Cruiser in World War II. Okay, I started a book about code breakers, but it was pretty slow. So I DNF'd it. I do want to try it again, but it wasn't about Australian code breakers. It was about the U.S. because I'm from the U.S. So that makes sense. But yeah, Australian code breakers. That sounds interesting. But I love that. So mostly nonfiction. I have friends who complain about 30-minute drives, but to me, it feels like 30-minute drive is standard. I agree. Like 30-minute drive to the grocery store is normal. Yeah. Wouldn't chickens or jellyfish be pretty quick? Ooh, yeah. Do you have a button to push through the hole? No, I don't, but I'll get one. Maybe, actually, I might have some. I remember when I was cleaning up I cleaned up my coffee table recently and a bunch of buttons, but I might have thrown them away, but we'll have to see. My cat claimed my last blanket I was doing for my goddaughter. He hisses at me if I try to take it away. That's his now. That's unfortunate, but that's his now. That's so funny. That means it's a good blanket. Hi, Elisa? Hi. I read way too much Stephen King. Oh, I have tried multiple times to read his book, Mr. Mercedes, and I just can't finish it. I get to the same spot every time. It's relatively in the beginning. It's not even that far in. I don't know why. I just can't finish it. Everything is about 20 to 30 minutes away. Exactly. They can be quite slow, but they're really dense and informative. Yeah, I've been trying to push myself to read more nonfiction books because as much as reading it all is amazing and it's good for you and it's a good practice and a good hobby and blah, 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 all that good stuff, I also kind of am wanting to do more nonfiction because you realize, I don't know, now that I'm not in school, you know, I'm not learning things that aren't related to my work. And so I'm like, I really should be, you know, trying to read some nonfiction books and at least try to keep up with what I learned in school a little bit. Yeah. So I've read a good amount of nonfiction books this year, which I'm happy about. Right now I'm reading one about cancer, which is really good. It's just really long. It's just pretty long. But I'm enjoying it. It's also just so easy to just kind of stop paying attention because it's a lot about the research and the history of studying cancer and procedures and all that stuff. I really found interesting like how what's it called, surgeries and like treatments have changed, you know. I learned about, anyway, never mind, I won't go into that. Maybe it's TMI. Maybe I'm too suburban, but I have like 5 supermarkets within 5 minutes of me. That's crazy. My sister spilled her watercolors on my prom dress. Oh, it kind of looks good. Oh, well, then that's great. I was about to be like, oh my gosh, I would have a breakdown, but that's awesome. Look at Not Monster. Most of my beginner patterns are from him and super easy. I love that. Ooh, a koala would be cute. Hey Liz, how's it going? I love a nail-biting mystery. Okay, I like mysteries too. But my issue is all these mystery books nowadays don't conclude the mystery. They leave them as like, who knows what happens? And I'm like, why am I reading this? Make a conclusion. Finish the story. So if anyone has any good recommendations for mystery books that end, let me know. I just got a book on my Libby recommended to me by someone. Maybe we talked about it on the stream. I don't even know. It's like the 2 girls or the 2 women or I think the cover's like water. I don't know. Anyway, but it's a mystery, I think. I was like, what's happening? Oh, the buttonhole. I highlight when I read nonfiction. I found out that the Airplane Jelly tune was created by an ex-tram driver in 1934, which was quoted in Flagship. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Love a good informational book. I totally agree. And you can find some, I don't know, really good ones. They don't have to be. I feel like the key is finding things that are of interest to you. So like mine, lots of my nonfiction books are about science because that's what I like. You know, hello from Russia. Hello. I'm yapping too much in the chat. No, you're literally not. It's perfect. I love chatting with everyone. You don't know. I'm enjoying it. That's why I like doing these lives. Can we all just hang out and chat? Okay, I need 4 more rows after this one, guys. Love a good Civil War fiction that uses real facts and places them correctly. Okay, do you have any recommendations, Demo? Let me know. Do you have aeroplane jelly in America? No, I honestly don't know what you mean. I don't know what that means. Oh my gosh, what in the world? No, I don't have this. I was like, I don't know what you're saying. I was like, I don't know what that means, but maybe it's just me. No, we don't have this brand. It looks yummy though. Yum, the gummy worms. Health and science are my go-to. Me too. My partner's reading Atomic Habits right now, which I know is like the rage in the self-help books. And so he's like, you should read this after me. And I'm like, okay. So I'm going to try to do that. Used to read romance, not anymore. Why not, Anne? Hi, Heather. Favorite genre of music? Honestly, I'm going to sound crazy. I don't listen to much music anymore. I'm so in the audiobooks. I just don't. But my favorite playlists are, I've got like a 2010s pop punk playlist, which are like my favorite bands from back when I was in high school. And I like those. And I also have like a 60s to 90s playlist. That's probably my most listened to. It's all the music like I grew up listening to with my parents, and that's probably my fave. Love the 80s. Look up the jingle. Okay. Let's listen. Airplane jelly jingle. I love this girl just swinging on her swing. That was adorable. Is that the same one, or have they changed it? One of the most iconic.
Sauce it really is. Well, the sauces are full of aeroplane jellies.
Yeah, it is the same jingle. Okay, adorable. Adorable. Okay. Hi, Jory. Not sure really. That's fair. I feel like, you know, sometimes genres change. You know, things you like change. I was like, why not, Anne? You don't have to answer. Just more modernized. I love it. Adorable. Okay, wait. So it was 30, 31. Yeah, I need a couple more. But I don't know if I'm going to be here. I don't know if I'm going to make it till the end of this, guys. I wanted to, but it's getting to dinner time. So I'm going to give myself like 10 more minutes. We'll see how far I can get. But I might have to leave before I finish this. Harry Turtledove has some great alternate history books. Guns of the South is an I read recently it's not a historical, it's historical fantasy, but I read Kindred by Octavia Butler really recently, and I really liked it. Guns of the South. Time traveling members of the cool. Okay, this is, yeah. My Kindred was time traveling too. It was a girl who suddenly starts traveling back in time to her ancestors who are slaves because she's black. And she's like trying to figure out, why am I traveling back in time? How do I survive? How do I blend in? You know, and also be like, how do I kind of accept what's happening to my ancestors, because I can't change it. And if I try to stand up for them or do something, like, I'm going to get killed, you know? Yeah. So I really like that book. I think hubby's cooking tonight. Love that. Do you know, what are y'all making? Do you know, or is it a surprise? We need to decide. I mean, they're both pastas and meat, so it's not really anything critical we have to decide tonight. But we still need to decide between our stroganoff and I kind of want to do the stroganoff and the ravioli. Oh, but I want to do the ravioli. They both sound good. Guys, I was so upset. Y'all know I feel like I always drink those Fairlife protein shakes when I'm on live. And I went to Costco recently and they didn't have any. I was so upset. The name of my book that I was reading, Kindred. 1 second. I'll look up the Goodreads. It was really good. Octavia Butler is like a well-known ravioli, give me the ravioli moon. Anyway, Octavia Butler is like one of the first like black female fantasy authors to like come on the scene. She's awesome. Like that book, when did it say that one was? 1979. Yeah. And it's really good. Loved it. Working on a sampler blanket pattern. Just ran into a reverse single crochet. What the hell? What does that mean? What does that mean? Wait. So does that mean you like yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through? Wait, no, that's just a half double crochet. What does that mean, Liz? What does that mean? Stroganoff. I kind of tempted. You must be hungry. I am. I just got back from the gym, so I'm like, food. Hi, Isabel. Do both stroganoff and yeah, let's put it all in one pot. Honestly, Tiffany. Honestly. We're all making you hungry. Are we all making you hungry, Brooke? No, it was me. I brought it up. I always bring up food. I'm like, food's on the mind. And I would be eating this little protein bar, but it takes me so long to chew. I'm doing good, Isabel. I'm doing good. I had a good Monday, good work day, went to the gym. Now here we are. Felt the same way and had to watch so many videos. No, I'm going to look that up after this because what does that mean? Ooh, interested in medieval romances. Look up Catherine. I'm not going to try to pronounce her last name lest I butcher it. She's really good, but ooh, okay. Whichever has more protein, true. It's probably they're probably equal. I mean, the ravioli's, it's like chicken ravioli, so it's got chicken in it. I don't know. Shoot, we didn't get chicken at Costco. Dang it. That just made me realize I like to get the little like individual packets of like fully cooked chicken because I'll just put it in a salad or I'll make pasta, put it in the pasta real quick. This is an easy way to have a little meal or put it on rice or something. And I totally forgot to get some this weekend and we went this weekend. Crochet, single crochet backwards. Does it mean you're just going? I don't know what that means. I'm under severe thunderstorm warning. It was stormy here before. Like when I first joined, I put a message, like pinned a message about the fact that I might drop from the live because I was like, if this live ends suddenly, it's because I'm under like it's storming. But I hope you stay safe, Isabel. It's done left to right or right to left for me. It's single crochet, but it turns into a cord type edging. Oh, I've seen that, Liz. I've seen that. I know exactly what you mean now. You just, do it in reverse, which I don't really get, but whatever. How long have you done this for? A couple of 5 years now, maybe? Wow. I just guess it's 2020. I don't really know. That's my guess. Alex is obsessed with those. We just got them for the first time on our last trip to Costco. They're perfect. My one issue with them is the pieces of chicken are not consistently sized. Some of them are really long, some of them are really short, but generally I do really like it because it's like I'll just get like a family size bag of salad and eat it over the span of a week with each individual thing of chicken. You know, it's just easy. Though it's expensive. But, you know, whatever. Sometimes, you know, convenience wins. Convenience wins, so. 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, guys, I'm going to finish this row and then I'm going to have to head out because it's dinner time. And I only have 2 more rows of this, so we're freaking getting close. Working on the top of the dress, and it's so hard because I have to wear it while crocheting to match my... No, I think about that all the time. Whenever people make prom dresses or wedding dresses, I'm like, the amount of times you have to try this on, which would not work for me because I'm so anti-trying things on. I don't know what it is. I just don't want to until it's done. It's just a hassle. Thank you so far, just lightning and thunder. Okay, good, good. Can you make JoJo? I don't do, like, dolls and stuff like that, so unfortunately I will not be able to. You know what sounds really good? Shepherd's pie. What's the difference between a shepherd's pie and a what is it called? A chicken pot pie. Isn't shepherd's like beef? Is it a different kind of, I don't really know. They're both meat and vegetables in a crust. I don't really get what the difference is. Do you don't know what I'm crocheting currently, but it's going to be a project that will take a while? Of course, Isabel. What are you making? Heather Graham has 3-book romance series where she did a lot of research for where her would be during the Civil War and that into her storylines. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna look that up. Let us see. Heather Graham books. Ooh, I've seen her stuff in the stores. Shepherd's pie, I think, is mashed potato and ground beef. Oh, I thought they were both just like vegetables and meat. Shepherd's pie is usually beef and mashed potatoes. Chicken pot pie is chicken in a crust. Interesting. There you go. Allergic to almost every fruit and foreign food. That's crazy. I'm making a blanket for myself. That's amazing. I'm glad to hear that. That sounds fun. I feel like that's the only way I would make a blanket is if I did it for myself. Okay, the One War series. I'm working on a pillow right now. Okay. Shepherd's pie is mashed on the top. Oh, I didn't know mashed potatoes was such a critical ingredient. Okay. I think I'm gonna go because it's dinner time for me. So yeah, I'm gonna head out, but we made good progress. We did, I don't know. I mean, we did at least like 10, maybe not 10 rows, like 5, 6, I don't know. But yeah, we've made it. So there you go. I'm going to head out. I don't know when I'll be back. Probably sometime this week at some point. Actually, maybe not. Honestly, I was going to say sometime this week, but we're doing movie night in the Discord this Thursday, so I might not be back until the weekend. But yeah, hope everyone has a good evening and what was I going to say? Hope everyone has a good evening. I don't know when I'll be back, but in the meantime, I hope you'll make good progress on your projects, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye.